I hope you gave your best try to this challenge and you were able to solve it. But if you are stuck somewhere, then you can get some hints from this video and we'll do it together. So here I have noted down all the requirements for this challenge. The first requirement that we have is to create a new account with the name Wingnut Films and the rating as warm. So let's go to our developer console and open anonymous window here. So here we are going to create a new account record. So I'm going to use account as my data type and let's call it account record. And here we need to use our new keyword to create the account. And we need to set the account name to Wingnut Films. Let's copy that from here. And we also need to set the rating of the account to warm. So that's it. This is how we create a new instance of our account object, and now we can insert it using the insert DML operation. So let's use our insert DML statement and we can use our account record variable. Let me add some comments here. So once we'll execute this code, this should insert a new account record with the Wingnut Films as the name. So let's click on execute. Let's retrieve all the accounts from our org and we can clearly see our Wingnut Films account here. Now the second requirement is to create a new opportunity record with the name Lord of the Rings, and these are the values that we need to give. So let's go back to the developer console, and in the very same way we are going to create a new opportunity record. Let's copy the opportunity name, paste it here. Let's also copy the status, or I guess it should be stage. Let's open our opportunity object here in the object manager, and we should be able to get the API names for all the fields. So yeah, this is the API name for stage, and this stage should be equals to prospecting, I believe, no, qualification. So let's get the stage name from this pick list field and let's copy it to our developer console. And the third field is the close date. So let's get the API name of this close date field. Yeah, this one. Let's copy this API name, paste it here, and the value of this field should be equals to today, which we'll get from the date class. So this we have seen in our data types and variables section of this course to get the date of today, but it's simple. You simply need to use your date class and then you need to call the today method on that class. And since we are accessing this today method from the date class using the dot operator, we can clearly say that this today method is a static method. And now we can simply insert this opportunity record. So again we are going to use our insert DML statement and then we are going to pass our opportunity record. But we are forgetting one more thing. We need to relate this opportunity to this particular account, right? So for that we need to find the relationship between the opportunity and the account. So let's go back to the fields and relationship of your opportunity object, and here we see a field called account ID, which is the relationship between the account object and the opportunity object. So we are going to set this account ID to the ID of the account that we have just created. So let's use the variable of our opportunity record and let's set the account ID, and the ID value should be this one which we are seeing in our developer console, because we want to associate this opportunity with the Wingnut Films account. So let's paste this ID here, and now we should be able to relate our opportunity record to our account record as well. So let's execute this code. and we can verify our new opportunity record from the UI here. Here it is, and the account name is Wingnut Films. So let's jump to our third requirement, which says that we need to change the account name to New Line Cinema. So let's go back to the developer console and open our anonymous window. Here first we need to get this account because we have already created it. So we need to retrieve this account using a SQL query, and then only we can update this account's name. So if you remember from our DML update video, we need the account ID to actually update that particular account record. So we are going to write a SQL query first. So I'm going to do that in this query editor, and I'm going to write it on the account object, and here I'll put a condition where name equals to Wingnut Films. So this should give us one single account in return, and we are going to modify that particular account only. So we are going to use this query. Let's copy it, go to our anonymous window, and let's paste it within the square brackets. I'm not concerned about the font field here, so I'll remove it from my SQL query. And this SQL query is always going to return the list of account. So we need a list of account here to actually modify these records. And now from this list of accounts, we are going to update the very first account. Or what you can do, you can also change this query and add a limit keyword here so that we only get one single record. Doesn't matter if there are more accounts with the same name, and then we can change this list of account to only account. And now we can simply modify the values on this account record. So let's use this variable, and then let's change its name to New Line Cinema. Let's copy it and paste it here. And then we can simply update this account since we already have retrieved the ID from our SQL statement. So let's use our update DML statement and pass our account here. Let's also add some comments here. Let's select this piece of code and click on execute highlighted. And this should change our account name to New Line Cinema from Wingnut Films. So let's refresh the screen here, and now we see New Line Cinema. So let's jump to the fourth requirement, which says that we need to update the opportunity stage to closed one. So again we need to get our opportunity record first, which we have created, and the name of the opportunity is Lord of the Rings, and then only we can update its stage name. So let's write one more SQL query, and this time it's going to be on the opportunity object, and the name of the opportunity is Lord of the Rings. So let's copy it and paste it in our query. And this way we are only getting one single record that we need to update. So let's copy this query, paste it here, and let's also add the limit keyword so that we only get one single opportunity, and let's store it in a opportunity variable. And here we need to change the stage name. So we are going to use our dot operator to access the stage name field and the new value. So we are going to get that from the stage name pick list here so that we don't copy incorrect name. So the actual name is closed one that we need to update. So let's copy it and paste it here. And then let's use our update DML statement on this opportunity record as well. Before I run this code, let's open this opportunity so that we can check the stage as well, which is qualification at the moment. And as soon as we run this code, this should be changed to closed one. Let's refresh it here, and now this opportunity is changed to closed one. Even the account name has been changed to New Line Cinema. Now let's jump to our fifth requirement, which says delete this opportunity, and the sixth requirement says undelete this opportunity. So let's go to the developer console, and here we are already getting our opportunity record. So we are going to copy this, and I'm going to add some comment here. So we'll be able to get our opportunity record this way, and then we simply need to delete it using our delete DML statement. So let's select this code and click on execute highlighted, and now this opportunity should not be visible in our org. So if we'll refresh this grid, we don't see it here. So the next challenge is to restore this opportunity again, because now it's inside the recycle bin, and if we'll open our recycle bin, we see our opportunity right here. So what we need to do, first we need to retrieve all the opportunity records, and we also need to make sure that we are retrieving only the deleted records so that we can undelete them. So let's go to our developer console, and here we are going to make some changes in our opportunity query. I'm going to paste it again, and here let me change the comment as well. So what I'll do, I'll remove this where condition, and in place of this where condition I'll use my is deleted field value, and I'll make sure that it's set to true, and I'll also have all rows keyword in my SOQL query. So this will make sure that we get all the deleted record as well. And this time I'm going to remove this limit keyword because we don't need it. There is only one single opportunity in the recycle bin, and we can change the value to list of opportunity, and let's call it ops, and we are going to undelete this opportunity. Let's select this piece of code and click on execute highlighted. If we go back to the opportunity list view, our opportunity is restored and we are seeing it again. So I think that's all that was there in this challenge, but you need to repeat this challenge, and this time you need to use the pure generic S object instead of hard coding the reference to the account or opportunity object. I'm going to paste the solution in the resources section by using the S object as well, but you should give it a serious try, and if you're stuck somewhere, then only take some help from the solution that I'm going to paste in the resources section of this video.